Blaugrana family, listen up. Like this video and subscribe so you don't miss a thing about Barca's latest news, because the transfer market has just taken a turn that could change everything for the upcoming season. And this time, the hero of the story is none other than our FC Barcelona, which could very well outmaneuver Real Madrid in a transfer that promises to make waves. Joan Laporta, always vigilant, always one step ahead with a strategic vision few can match, has his eyes set on a gem, Magnus, the young French midfielder from Monaco. And everything suggests that the Blaugrana club could make its move before the Merengues even have time to blink. This 23-year-old player, born in France but with Algerian and Uruguayan roots, has taken Europe by storm. A powerful mix of physical dominance, nearly 1.90 m tall, refined technique, and game vision tailored to the footballing philosophy Hansi Flick is implementing at Barca. The German coach has already given the green light to the operation, recognizing that Alio could bring the balance, creativity, and midfield control needed to perfect the possession-based, attacking style the club holds dear. Alio is not just any midfielder. He's a player with huge growth potential, adaptable to different tactical systems, and capable of taking on both defensive and offensive responsibilities. His ability to dominate aerial duels, combined with his clean technique and sharp ball circulation, allows him to dictate the tempo of matches and facilitate quick transitions, a key asset for Flick's vision of maintaining possession superiority and attacking efficiency. This blend of youth and potential makes his possible arrival more than just a reinforcement. It's a smart investment that strengthens the present while securing the club's future by solidifying a key midfield piece for years to come. Joan Laporta and his board are working tirelessly, with speed and determination. They know that in Europe, opportunities vanish as quickly as they appear, and beating Real Madrid to this signing would be a masterstroke, reinforcing the club's short and long-term sporting strategy. Alio arrives with everything needed to adapt to Barca's demands: impressive physicality, flawless ball control, and the ability to generate play, something the team has been missing. This wouldn't just give Flick more options for organizing his team, it would also raise the level of internal competition, creating a dynamic of demand and motivation that benefits the entire squad. The positive competition generated by the arrival of a midfielder of this caliber ensures that every training session, every match, becomes an opportunity for improvement, growth, and consolidation of the Blaugrana project. The impact of his arrival would also be felt off the pitch. Gules have always shown enthusiasm for young talents with high international potential, and a transfer like Alio's would generate a wave of excitement and expectation. Fans could finally dream of a midfielder capable of bringing balance, composure, precision, and offensive projection, a player who doesn't just strengthen the squad but also embodies the club's ambition to remain competitive at the highest level for the next decade. His youth allows us to imagine constant development within the team, with the potential for him to become a midfield pillar, a leader capable of leaving his mark on decisive matches. From a strategic standpoint, beating Real Madrid to this signing would be a stroke of genius. Laporta and the sporting director know that bringing in a player of Alio's caliber before the Blancos can react not only strengthens the immediate project but also secures a future advantage. Alio represents that rare profile combining youth, physicality, technique, and projection, capable of adapting to different competitive contexts, both domestically and internationally, making him a key resource for Barca in the years ahead. This forward-thinking vision reflects the club's long-standing philosophy, prioritizing smart investments in players who can grow and solidify their place, contributing to both the present and future of the institution. We are at a historic moment, a golden opportunity. Alio's arrival at Barca would represent not just a top-tier midfield reinforcement but also send a clear message. The club knows how to move quickly and precisely in the market. His profile allows us to envision a player capable of combining defense, organization, and offensive projection, bringing control and precision to the game while consolidating Flick's philosophy, a solid, balanced, and competitive team. Additionally, this transfer would generate excitement and high expectations among fans, who could see in Alio a promising midfielder capable of becoming a reference for years to come, a player ready to take responsibility for leading the midfield in the most demanding moments and making a difference in decisive matches. Beyond the immediate impact of Alio's arrival, let's analyze how his incorporation could influence the team structure and squad management. His versatility in midfield opens the door to multiple tactical combinations. He can act as a defensive pivot, balancing high pressing and aiding in ball recovery, or take on a more creative role, linking up with wingers and facilitating quick transitions into attack. This flexibility allows Flick to experiment with different formations without losing the possession-based, control-oriented identity that defines Barca. In addition to relieving key players and reducing the risk of physical overload during a demanding season with overlapping domestic and international competitions, another relevant aspect is the influence Alio could have on the development of young talents from Barca B and LAMINE. His arrival provides a role model, a modern midfielder combining physicality, tactical intelligence, and international projection, who can serve as an example for those aspiring to establish themselves in the first team. Healthy competition and the opportunity to learn directly from a player of Alio's caliber could accelerate the transition of young talents to the highest level, strengthening not only the first team but also the club's entire development ecosystem. From a market perspective, this operation could have long-term economic and strategic repercussions. Investing in a young player with high potential secures an asset whose resale value, in the event of exceptional performance, could multiply in just a few years, a factor Laporta and his team always consider in their decisions. Additionally, outmaneuvering rival clubs like Real Madrid prevents missed opportunities and projects an image of strength and superior planning against direct competitors, further solidifying Barcelona's reputation as a club capable of operating brilliantly in the international market. Immediate sporting impact. On the pitch, Alio's impact could be instantaneous in terms of rhythm control and defensive solidity. His ability to read the game and anticipate opponents' movements facilitates a smoother transition between defense and attack, resulting in greater efficiency and reduced exposure to counterattacks. Moreover, his presence would allow offensive players like PEDRI, GAVI, or Frenkie de Jong to find more space to express their talent, collectively raising the team's level of play. This improvement in ball circulation and coordination benefits not only the starters but also strengthens squad depth, a crucial advantage for competing at the highest level without relying solely on the same 11 players. Emotional and media impact. Finally, the emotional and media dimension of such a transfer cannot be underestimated. The arrival of a player with as complete a skill set as Alio's generates excitement, passion, and hope among fans. The enthusiasm surrounding Alio could translate into increased fan engagement, positive media coverage, and heightened international interest in the Blaugrana jersey. A pivotal moment for Barcelona. Cool, we are at a turning point that could redefine Barcelona's midfield, blending youth, talent, and projection, guaranteeing not only immediate results but also a competitive, stable, and sustainable future. The shadow of his potential already looms over La Liga and Europe, and every move by Laporta and his team in this context shows that the club continues to bet on a long-term vision. Leaving nothing to chance, with the intention of building a strong, balanced, and leading Barcelona on all fronts. The club's strategy, with Joan Laporta at the helm and Hansi Flick in charge of the sporting direction, once again demonstrates that Barcelona does not improvise but acts with vision, intelligence, and determination. Beating Real Madrid to this signing would be a victory, not just in sporting terms, but also strategically, ensuring that a high-potential international player joins the Blaugrana, strengthens the squad, and helps consolidate a solid and ambitious project for the future. The question for Kules. So, Kule, the question is clear. What do you think about the possibility of Magnus Alio becoming Barcelona's new midfielder? Do you believe his youth, physicality, technique, and playmaking ability could make him a fundamental midfielder for Flick's project? A player capable of balancing the game, generating football, and taking responsibility in decisive moments? The floor is yours, because this transfer, if it happens, won't just strengthen the squad but will also ignite the passion of all Kules and mark a new chapter in Barcelona's history. A chapter that would guarantee competitiveness, talent, and a forward-thinking vision at the heart of the midfield.